Back here in Lexington, getting ready for some second half action between the Colts and the Minutemen. Lexington leading 28-24 at the break. I'm Austin Fisher, joined in commentary by Levi Davis, and we are getting ready for another action-packed half of basketball. It's been exciting thus far. Looking to continue with the exciting action as the Colts will start with the basketball to begin quarter number 3. Looking to pull off a shocking upset on a January Saturday night. As here we go for half number 2. Skoog immediately starting with the basketball. Now outside to the side, it's going to go to Spencer. Working on Fogel, great defense from the freshman. Now inside it goes, good defense there from Hudson. Takes a deflection out of bounds. Colts maintain possession. Underneath the basket, rough play there, and it's going to be a kickball violation. So we're going to try this one more time.
Look to see the Clear Fork Colts kind of run a set play for Garrett Hotz out of this inbound. Absolutely.
A very good first quarter of action for him, as the ball instead will go to Spencer. Spencer going to look into the corner. The senior Skoog for 3 points is up and no good. He's going to get his own rebound. Elijah Hudson forgetting to box out. Cross-court pass to Hudson is deflected. And some good hustling here from the Minutemen will not result in a turnover as it was deflected across the backcourt. Here come the Colts, 3-on-2. Inside, driving attempt for Van Osdale as he gets it to fall.
Finishing under pressure is Adam Van Osdale. Really good job by him.
Well, the junior, who's been receiving more and more time, now listed as a starter here for the Colts. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Minutemen seeing their ball on the offensive side for the first time this half as Young on the elbow. Kick out Elijah Hudson. Little drive, fadeaway, jump shot, up and good. Good bucket there from Elijah Hudson. Carrying over from a good first half as Skoog thought about a three. Instead, he's going to throw it to Van Osdale, who will try a three himself. It's up and good.
Third three of the night right there by Adam Van Osdale.
Van Osdale now tying the top of the scoring chart for the Clear Fork Colts with 11. Him and Garrett Hotz have had a good campaign early on in this one. A.J. Young now with the basketball. 4 up, wants it on the post, working hard. Doesn't get it. Instead, it's going to go to Hudson Moore at the elbow. Now out to Elijah Hudson. Between the legs he goes, gets it tipped away, and it is stolen by Hotz. Here comes Garrett Hotz, as this time it is tipped away by Young, but Hotz maintains it, missing the layup. Put back no good from Van Osdale, and the basketball is going to stay with the Colts. Very chaotic play there. But Clear Fork going to maintain possession. Looks like maybe Elijah Hudson getting a bit too cocky. Now Hotz thought about a three. Good defense here from Hudson. To Victor Skoog, the basketball goes. He will take it to the top of the key. Working on A.J. Young. Skoog going to take it. Now to the corner it goes to Spencer. Good defense from Fogel. Behind the back pass to Skoog. Almost didn't work out, but he maintains possession. Screen here coming from Hotz. A switch off. Elijah Hudson will take Skoog now. As Skoog driving on Hudson, getting past him. The left scoop layup is no good. Tipped rebound will go to Elijah Hudson, and here come the Minutemen in transition. Young behind the back he goes. Looking for a pass, finding Elijah Hudson, who turned it over on the previous possession. Holding it strong, A.J. Young will step into a three-point shot. Does not fall, and the rebound is going to go to Riddle.
Good look right there by A.J. Young, just a little bit off.
Now Victor Skoog with the basketball. Colts only trailing by 1, looking to take the lead on this possession. Hotz now with the ball.
Looks like Adam Van Osdale is trying to get open.
And Hotz going to take it himself. Doesn't work out for him as he misses the layup. Elijah Hudson, down the court he goes. A three-point shot at transition, off the mark. Rebound, Fogel, the freshman, he's got the putback. Once again, right place, right time for Braden Fogel. And here come the Colts. Victor Skoog trying an NBA range three. He buries it. And we're tied at 32 with 5 to go in the third.
Clear Fork Colts are really feeling it from the perimeter, Austin.
They really are. Such a difficult place to guard for the Minutemen. And just 4 players for the Colts making up for all 32 of their points. Van Osdale and Holtz in double figures. Now Hudson Moore going to kick it to the corner. Elijah Hudson with the basketball. He'll try a tough 2-point jump shot, but they're all falling for him. Now Elijah Hudson with 9 points. He's had a good start to quarter number 3. Here come the Colts trailing by 2. Victor Skoog getting a screen, and an offensive foul. A legal screen is going to be the call, I believe. And it will be, yes. It's going to go against Kaden Riddle, the 6'5" senior, with a little extra movement at the end of that screen. Turnover, ball back to Lexington as A.J. Young will be replaced by another senior, Alex Depperschmidt. The Colts so far winning the quarter by 2. 10 points in just 3 minutes and 45 seconds. It's Depperschmidt looking to add to the Minuteman total. Handoff here. Now Braden Fogel, great play, but Elijah Hudson couldn't control the pass, and the Minutemen turn it over.
Looks like that could work in the future for the Lexington Minutemen. Elijah Hudson, ball just went right through his hands.
Oh, Hudson did get open, just didn't catch it cleanly. Now the Minutemen in a 3-1-1 press and a tip pass there. Almost a great save. And I believe a foul is going to be called. See who this is on as the water cooler gets put on its side after the great hustle there from Depperschmidt. And I think we're going to see a push on the Colts. And that is exactly what we're going to see. Definitely a dangerous play, putting Depperschmidt in quite a dangerous area for injury, but instead it will not be called. Coach Scott Hamilton trying to convince him for that to happen. Instead, we get a full timeout call from head coach Tim Bradford, which means we'll be right back after this commercial break.
He takes the Tostitos, fakes left, goes right, and dives into the salsa. Now that is how you bring home the snacks.
What is he doing?
Preparing for his next career as a commentator.
Isn't he a little young for that?
All the best players get broadcast deals these days.
Bill's Mafia is going absolutely crazy down here. Isn't that right, Billy? So true, so true. Back to you, Josh. Back to you. Now let's go down onto the field for the coin toss. Doesn't get much better than this.
Back now from Lexington High School, I'm Austin Fisher, joined in commentary by my partner Levi Davis. As we are in the third quarter here, the Minutemen trying to get some points as an underneath layup will not fall for the freshman Fogel. And the Minutemen only lead by 2 still. 4 minutes to go. Powie Alt checking in here for the Colts. As Alt working hard to get open. He's going to kick it to Van Osdol. He's been hot from deep. Fake there on Hudson Moore. Back out to Powie Alt. He'll try his luck from deep. It is way short. An air ball. And the ball will go to the Minutemen. Substitution now. Powie Alt's going to be replaced by Skoog, who got a quick breather. But the Colts got to be proud of themselves thus far. Keeping a great fight in this game as Depperschmidt calling the plays from the point. Bringing the ball to the floor for the Minutemen, being the general. As Fogel inside, great play to Forup. Now back outside to Depperschmidt. Outside again, Hudson Moore from deep. His three-pointer off the mark. Rebound, Alex Depperschmidt. Little man making a big play. Forup now on the block. Great post move. His two-point attempt is going to get the friendly roll.
Great sequence right there by the Lexington Minutemen. Really started off with the ball movement and finished with Forup.
Never giving up on the play, and it does pay dividends as the inbound here. Almost stolen by Depperschmidt. What a great play from him on the defensive end. He is a stellar defender.
Really good hustle right there by Depperschmidt. Getting really involved in this game so far.
Looks like Joe Caudill is going to check in from the Minutemen and Kaden Riddle for the Clear Fork Colts. Forup will take a seat, as will Bergholder for the Colts. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Clear Fork with the ball, trailing by 4. Inbounded to Skoog, stolen by Elijah Hudson, who will not quite have it. Stolen back by Skoog, never giving up on the play as he will give it underneath to Riddle. Riddle working on the freshman Caudill, and he draws a foul. Foul on the play there from the freshman, Joe Caudill. His first personal of the game. Kind of got put in an unlucky situation as Elijah Hudson seems like he just can't grab the basketball since this timeout.
Yeah, nothing else you can really do if you're Joe Caudill in that situation.
Absolutely not, as Riddle's first attempt is off the mark. First free throw attempts of the evening for the big man. As Grant Spencer will check in for Logan Anderson. Riddle's second free throw attempt Off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped rebound, brought down by the Minutemen. It's Hudson Moore. Here comes Lexington, leading by 4. Less than 3 to go in the third quarter. Alex Depperschmidt now. Handoff, Elijah Hudson. Trying to make something happen. Kick to the corner, it goes to Depperschmidt. Inside, great pass to Elijah Hudson, who lays it up easily for 2. Now 2.5 to go in the third. Minutemen still pressing on. As Skoog will break the press here for the Colts. Elijah Hudson is going to get called for an unnecessary foul. Just his first of the evening, though. Nothing too harmful. Gavin Husty looking to check in here for the Minutemen. We'll see who he replaces. And it's going to be Elijah Hudson.
Looks like some frustrations brewing out for the Lexington Minutemen. Maybe call a timeout, get that settled down a little bit.
Well, Coach Scott Hamilton deciding not to, just one player he may want to talk to for now. Instead, the ball going inside of Riddle, who couldn't come up with it. As Fogel going behind the back, what a move from the freshman, and he is fouled in transition. As he nearly had an all-star moment with 2:17 left in the third.
That's the only way you're going to stop him, if you foul him half court.
That's absolutely correct. Now, the NBA did initiate a rule, something like that, where if you foul a man in transition purposefully, it's a one-shot technical, but that has not quite reached the high school level yet, and who knows if it will in the coming years. Instead, the Minutemen will inbound from the sideline, as the ball will go to Alex Depperschmidt. 2:15 left to go in the third. Depperschmidt inside the Caudill, the freshman floater, short, rebound underneath, Hudson Moore, and 1! And the Minutemen have their largest lead of the night at 8, looking to make it 9 from the line. Looks like the Colts could not quite corral the Minutemen for as long as they wanted to.
Hudson Moore looking really comfortable tonight. 9 points so far. Really good transition right there.
Another possible candidate for our game MVP, but the head candidate right now looking for his 3rd consecutive. Baden Forup waiting to replace his teammate, whose free throw attempt is up and good. So Moore with 10 points will head to the bench as he is replaced by his senior teammate, the 6'7" Baden Forup. And in for the Colts, replacing Bergholder, is going to be Garrett Hotz. Looking to maybe spark something here offensively for the Colts. As the ball barely inbounded, Grant Spencer going to try to bring it up the court. Good press here from the Minutemen, but it is broken by Clear Fork. As the ball on the floor, still maintained by Clear Fork, cross-court pass to Spencer, as he will dribble drive, foul call on the play, on the floor. And we're going to have an inbound underneath the basket. .155 left in the third quarter. First personal foul on Alex Depperschmidt, who will be replaced by A.J. Young. So 3 starters out there for the Minutemen in Fogel, Young, and Forup. The freshman Caudill and the sophomore Husty as well. Now in the corner of the basketball, Spencer kicking out to the big man, now Hotz with the basketball. Working on the freshman Caudill. Back out top of the key, tough jumper. Kind of a running jumper's off the mark, rebound Forup, and he is fouled on his way down by Riddle.
Kind of a forced shot right there by the Clear Fork Colts.
It seemed unnecessary. Could have brewed something else, as they've really been in a hurry most of this game, and when the shots stop falling, it can be hard to battle back against these Lexington Minutemen. So Riddle will see the bench. She is replaced by Milo Bergholder. 1:40 left in the third. A.J. Young bringing the ball up the court for the Lexington Minutemen, leading by 9. This ball goes to the freshman Fogel. Now to the big man Forup. Outside it goes to Gavin Husty. A.J. Young, dribble drive, little floater is short as he falls down. Maybe a foul call, nothing called though. And up the court for the Colts, an easy layup for Victor Skoog. Good transition offense there from the Colts. Minutemen, we're down a man as A.J. Young had to take his time getting up. Gavin Husty now with the basketball. Looking for something to happen. Kick out pass to Caudill. Now Fogel. Fogel looking to drive, causing some hesitation. Kick out Gavin Husty. He'll try his luck from deep. He's got it. Minutemen with their first double-digit lead of the evening. As here come the Colts. Skoog with a head full of steam. Kick out to the corner. Van Osdol thought about it. Husty with a great recovery. Van Osdol taking it to the bucket. In and out it goes. How unlucky. And Caudill now with the basketball. Lexington looking to slow it down.
Looked like a lot of contact there from the defense from the Lexington Minutemen.
Absolutely. The officials will argue that it was initiated by Van Osdol. So with 30 seconds left in the third, Lexington with the ball and a 10-point advantage. Young getting past his defender. Force pass in the paint is stolen away by Burgholder. And now the Minutemen will have to play defense to end this quarter. As Young working hard defensively, keeping the pressure on, and he is called for the reach. That is his third personal foul. Not a good time for that to happen, as Depperschmidt will have to come into the third quarter now. 13 and a half seconds left. He'll replace the guard, A.J. Young. So the Colts with a sideline inbound pass coming here. As for the first time today, we see the check-in of Beachy. And a force pass underneath the basket will fall out of bounds. And the Minutemen have it with 11 seconds left. Jaden Beachy, one of two sophomores on this roster, getting his first minutes of the evening. Late in the third quarter as Lexington looking to draw something up for a last second bucket. 10.8 left.
Look for a three ball right here by Gavin Huston in the quarter.
Absolutely. A rolled inbound pass will save Minutemen some time. Depperschmidt bring the ball up the court. Looking to make something happen into the corner. Gavin Husty, his three-point attempt is no good. Rebound Colts. And here they come in transition. Van Osdol from about a quarter court up and off the mark. And so the Minutemen will take a 10-point advantage in to the fourth and final quarter. We will be right back with our fourth quarter action after this break.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Back here with fourth quarter action as the Minutemen have a 10-point advantage going into the fourth quarter. As Lexington will start out with the basketball, trying to take as much time as possible. And want to come out of here with 3 consecutive wins this week. Tuesday night against Worcester, Friday night against West Holmes, and here on Saturday against the Colts. As Hudson Moore's 2-point attempt is up and good. Getting the friendly roll, but he will absolutely take it. Minutemen staying in the full court press despite their dozen advantage. 7.5 left to go. Elijah Hudson maybe a little bit too risky. He's going to get called for the foul.
I love the aggressiveness from Hudson right there, but you just can't afford that foul at the half-court line.
Absolutely not. So the Minutemen do lead by 12. That is their 5th personal foul, though. Now that one of these teams really wanting to get into a free throw game. As Skoog bringing it up the court with Depperschmidt on him. Skoog, got a dribble drive, tough shot, and it will not fall for him, but an offensive rebound. It goes to Hotz, and he is fouled. No bucket. It unfortunately doesn't fall for him, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. So Garrett Hotz going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The first personal foul on the sophomore guard, Gavin Husty. And sophomore Garrett Hotz, first attempt, up and good. Colts trying to cut the advantage of the Minutemen down to 10 with this second free throw, no substitutions. And Hotz leading the Colts in the scoring category with 12, looking to make it 13 with this attempt. He will not rebound Hudson Moore. Here come the Minutemen in transition. As Moore going to calm things down. Now to Elijah Hudson. He wants a 3, however. It will not fall. Rebound underneath the big man. 4 up, and he's got a layup. 15 points for him. A possible Triple Crown winner for MVP this week. As Hotz guarded heavily, stolen by Elijah Hudson. Tough shot, but he is fouled on the play. He's going to the line for 2.
Really good defense right there by Hudson, causing the turnover and getting a foul.
That was absolutely the case. And it looks like the freshman Fogel going to check back into the game for the Minutemen with 6:54 left to go. See who he replaces after Elijah Hudson's first free throw attempt. It is up and no good. As Fogel checks into the game, he's going to replace Alex Depperschmidt, so the Minutemen going with a bigger lineup. And head coach for the Colts, Tim Bradford, sees that and sends one of his guards, Powie Alt, up to the scores table, as well as Logan Anderson, the 6-foot senior. Just under 7 to play here in the 4th. From the village of Lexington, Elijah Hudson looking for his second free throw attempt to fall after the first one did not. As Elijah Hudson's second attempt, also off the back iron, rebound Colts. Full court press still in play for Lexington here. Elijah Hudson trying to steal it from behind, tipped it away for a second. Now the Colts moving the ball around offensively. The ball goes to Hotz. He almost had a 3, but he walked with it.
Good idea with that ball fake, but just picked up his pivot foot.
Now that ball fake got 2 Minutemen to fly over him, but unfortunately a little bit too quick to react. And now Gavin Husty, the sophomore, bringing the ball up the court for Lexington with a 13-point advantage. Now Fogel going to kick out Elijah Hudson to the corner. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Dribble penetration to the hoop he goes. He has fouled hard again, and once again, he'll make his return to the free throw line. That personal foul is going to be on Bergholder. His 3rd personal. And it looks like the big man, Kaden Riddle, is ready to come back into this game and replace him. Joe Caudill at the scores table as well, as Elijah Hudson's first attempt is good. So the Minutemen with their largest lead of the night at 14. Shooting in the bonus from this point forward are both teams, with 6:24 left in the 4th quarter. Elijah Hudson, his second of 2 attempts, is also good, and Joe Caudill will replace him. And it looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout call for the Lexington Minutemen. We're going to keep our action right here with you and read some comments. Main Street Belleville on Facebook says, "Go Colts." And it was the Clear Fork Colts with an impressive first quarter, a 15-11 advantage. Seemed to fall through the gaps a little bit in the second quarter. Christine Lindemann says, "Love listening in. Nice job, Austin and Levi." And thank you, Christine Lindemann, for tuning in this evening for Saturday Night Hoops on the OH Report live and free on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Austin Fisher, joining commentary with my partner Levi Davis, as we are ready for the final 6:24 of action here in Lexington.
Lexington did a really good job coming out of the halftime break. Make some adjustments, and you can see it by the way they're leading this game.
Absolutely. Forup leading the way with 15. And here come the Colts trying to break the press once again. Hotz now going to give it to Anderson. Anderson losing the ball. It is stolen by Fogel, but he lost the handle of it. Out of bounds. It goes back to Clear Fork. Now the Colts with an inbound pass. Here's Skoog with Husty on defense. Skoog going to take it right at him. Great penetration as he left it short, though. Rebound fought for in the paint. And the big man underneath, Riddle, is going to go to the line with a lot of contact. Braden Fogel, a freshman, with his first foul of the evening. A really off night for him. We usually see him put up about 15 points a game, but just 4 for the evening as Riddle's first free throw attempt up and off the front of the rim.
Like we were talking about last night, Austin, every night it's a different player for the Lexington Minutemen. Like we said, one night Forup, one night Moore, one night Hudson.
Absolutely. All 3 of those players in double figures in this game as Riddle's second attempt is up and good. And the Colts got the dips at 2:14. Now Lexington with the ball. A.J. Young back with his 3 personal fouls as Braden Fogel. Tough 2-point jumper. He left it short. Rebound underneath Forup. A reverse layup is good. And the advantage back to 16 for Lexington. 4 up has 17 and a kickball violation. What a great hustle there from Braden Fogel. And of course, just his freshman year, he's got so much time to develop as a player. And the fact that he's already contending with some juniors and seniors at this level is just extremely impressive. You think he's going to dominate the game come his upperclassman days.
Absolutely. You know, didn't even touch the floor, and he already has D1 offers, Austin.
Absolutely. 3 schools wanting him. As a scoop layup here for the Colts is off the mark by Skoog. Rebound freshman Caudill. It's A.J. Young pushing the ball in transition. Almost lost a hold of it. Maintaining possession. As behind him is Skoog almost stealing it away. Young will now kick it to Fogel, and back to Young. The Minutemen will reset. Fogel with the ball in the corner. A.J. Young spots up for a three-point shot. It is off the mark as Caudill fighting hard for the rebound. Does not get the benefit from the officials. The ball goes out of bounds. Into the Colts it will go. So now Clear Fork trailing by 16, and the Minutemen not letting up whatsoever. Up 16, and they still have the press going as the tough pass there to Alt is caught. What a great pass to Skoog, who will step into a three-point shot. It's heavily off the mark. Riddle with the rebound. He puts it up. No good. He got his own rebound again. Still working hard in the paint. What a great pass to Powie Alt, and he puts it in for 2.
Really good job by Riddle right there, not giving up on that play.
Could have been an offensive 3 seconds call. You don't see that called too often anymore, and the officials not going to bite on their whistle here. Great move from Hudson Moore, taking it inside of the paint. A foul is called. He will not have the bucket as he takes a step onto the bleachers behind the basket. He's going to the line for 2 free throws. Looks like a couple substitutions on the way here for the Colts. Bergholder back into the game, replacing Riddle, and Elijah Hudson will take out the freshman Joe Caudill.
Good little run right there by Joe Caudill.
Absolutely. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Clear Fork Colts. And it's going to be a timeout, which means we'll send you to commercial break. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
He takes the Tostitos, fakes left, goes right, and dives into the salsa. Now that is how you bring home the snacks.
What is he doing?
Preparing for his next career as a commentator.
Isn't he a little young for that?
All the best players get broadcast deals these days.
Bill's Mafia is going absolutely crazy down here. Isn't that right, Billy? So true, so true. Back to you, Josh. Back to you. Now let's go down onto the field for the coin toss. Doesn't get much better than this.
Back here now in Lexington, 4:39 to play in the 4th and final quarter. 52-38, the Minutemen lead. Hudson Moore to the line for 2 free throws. His first attempt off the mark. Perhaps Coach Tim Bradford icing the shooter. Could be a new popular trend. See if Clear Fork can start it here as Hudson Moore misses 1 of 2. His second free throw attempt is up and good. Lexington with a 15-point advantage. Skoog trying to break the press and trapping the Colts in the corner are the Minutemen. Deflected pass stolen away. Hudson Moore as he will go himself trying to throw down one hand, and Fogel almost had it too.
Man.
And a chaotic play, not going to pay off yet as A.J. Young taking it to the rim. Layup no good. Tip pass, and it's going to go back to Lexington as they will calm things down. We almost saw a couple acrobatic dunks. As Young looking for a pass, going to find it inside to Hudson. Stone away, Powie. Oh, tipped out of bounds. 4:09 left, and we're staying here with the Minutemen.
I have never seen that ever watching basketball.
Wow.
At any level.
Looked like Fogel tried to adapt to the play as Hudson Moore went up for a one-handed jam. Didn't have it. It was deflected. Off the rim, and it didn't work. And Charles May checking in for the Clear Fork Colts on this Minutemen inbound pass. Out to the corner it goes to Fogel. And he walked with the basketball. Seemed like a completely controlled play, but instead the officials think differently. Only 1 second coming off the clock. And the Minutemen are back on defense. Here come the Colts trying to break the press. To Hotz. Now to Skoog. Skoog. Now back to Hotz. Wide open for 3. He's going to pop it. and miss it. Almost rebounded by May. Instead, it's going to be rebounded underneath and up for two by Grant Spencer. Here comes Lexington quickly down the floor. Elijah Hudson, 2-point fadeaway shot off the mark. Rebound for up. What a great rebound that is. Up and in for two.
Kaden Riddle getting that defensive rebound over 3 Clear Fork Colts and still finishing.
You think he wants that back-to-back-to-back MVP or what?
I think he does.
Absolutely. 19 points for 4 up tonight. That's a 3-point attempt from Charlie May is up, and it doesn't quite fall. Fighting hard for the rebound. I think he's going to get called for the personal foul. However, Hudson Moore came down with it. And May coming off the bench, and he's very ambitious. Halfway through this quarter, and we're going to have a 1-and-1 coming up here for Hudson Moore. Hudson Moore has seen the free throw line quite a bit tonight, probably more than any other player. As this is just a 1-and-1, so he'll have to make the front end if he wants a second attempt. Free throw is up off the rim, and it does not fall. Rebound going to Charlie May. Here come the Colts. Spencer looking for somebody to pass to. He's going to get it to Burgholder. Now to Hotz. Hotz looking for some more points, driving into the lane. It is blocked by Elijah Hudson. And another foul, and Hudson Moore is going back to the line for two. That one's on Burgholder. His 4th personal. So perhaps Coach Tim Bradford might want to try to get Kaden Riddle back into the game. Not showing it yet, however. Hudson Moore looking to correct his mistake, as he missed a 1-and-1 last time. He'll have 2 attempts on this occasion. His first one is good. Minutemen lead by 16, 3:11 left in the 4th. Hudson Moore's second attempt, also good. And a substitution for the Colts. Coming into the game rather, is going to be, I believe, Mason Pipes, and a timeout is going to be called on the floor. We're waiting to see if it is a full timeout, and it is, which means we will be right back after our break.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Back now in Lexington, getting ready for the final 3:11 of action. From Lexington High School, the Colts trailing by 17 with the basketball, as Victor Skoog will bring the ball up the court for the MOAC representatives. As Skoog thought about a 3 at first, now getting a mismatch. Kick outside, Charlie May thought about popping a 3, didn't take it. Kicked outside instead to Colin Johnson. Now up top to Victor Skoog. Still with that mismatch, and now back to where it was, and an offensive foul is going to be called. And if that's on Burgholder, which it is, that is his 5th personal, and he is going to be out of this game, leaving with no points. 2:50 left to go on this one, and Burgholder fouls out. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Clear Fork Colts, so another quick timeout is going to be called. We're going to stay here and keep action with us despite the full timeout. So the Minutemen coming out of the gates despite only having a 4-point advantage at halftime. They now lead by 17. What did Coach Scott Hamilton have to say?
I think Coach Hamilton just told the guys just to play your game, stay confident, don't really get caught up in that small lead at halftime.
Absolutely. And it seems like the Colts kind of fell off the ride. They were holding strong there with the Minutemen for as long as they could, but you think they just ran out of energy?
I think so. I think they got kind of caught up in the hype, didn't really think too much about it, but just fell apart.
Absolutely. Adam Van Osdol was definitely letting the